Guys, so today I'm going to be making some homemade gravy or sauce, whatever you guys call it. I bought prepackaged meatballs only because life has been crazy with kids and school and just life in general. So this was the easiest route for me to take. Was making the pre-made meatballs, and we'll get to that in a minute. So to start, I have a large pot that I'm going to be putting everything into. I can't wait to get a tripod, seriously. I also have, I have 2 whole cloves of garlic. I'm only going to use 1. And we'll show you how I cut that in a moment. I really can't wait for the summertime when I can get out and have enough space be in a home where I can jar my own sauce. Because, you know, this is a quick version that anybody can really do, and it doesn't take as much time, and, you know, the process isn't so tedious. I'm not using any whole tomatoes like I normally would. On a normal basis, I would use whole tomatoes, and when I was a kid, we used to grow the tomatoes in the backyard and actually use those. So that was always fun, waiting for those to come up and saving enough, and it was just so much fun. Something I'd really like to pass on to my children and teach them a little bit about their part of their heritage. That, you know, things I did as a kid with, not my parents, but with my grandparents. I feel like, you know, not enough to pass on. So anyway, back to making the sauce. So I have 3 cans of diced tomatoes. I may only need to use 2 of those. We'll see how that goes. I don't have a really big pot right now. I'm not going to buy one like the size I would normally buy is huge. It's normally about here. Even just to make a quick vat of sauce on the counter. Oh, I should have saved my pickle jar. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I finished a jar of pickles today, and I'm actually going to, I had washed this out and put it in the recycling. I don't have any more jars, but this will be good to, oh, what I actually might do, I do have a sauce jar, and the sauce is not new, so, you know, it's always nice to have homemade sauce, guys. I don't really like to buy it from the store. I like to be able to make it fresh. So let me rinse out these jars real quick, and then I'll show you the rest of the ingredients. Okay, awesome, guys. So I have a giant jar for the ragu that the other pasta sauce is in. So now I can put sauce aside because I wasn't going to make it as big because I wasn't sure when I was realistically going to do this. I had been planning to do this. But, you know, life happens, guys. I have 3 kids, so 3 kids, a very busy husband, and play dates and commitments. So, you know, I don't always get around to it, and my kitchen is not the best to cook a lot of stuff in because it's small for right now. I can't wait to get into a bigger home with my family so we have more room and I can make better cooking videos for you guys as well. So, yeah, I have 2 containers now. So, beyond the 3 hunt sauce, 1 clove of garlic, whole clove. I will probably not use this whole clove because I sliced these paper thin. 2 28-ounce jars of crushed tomatoes. Now, normally on a normal basis, if I had more time, I would crush the tomatoes myself. However, this is just quick. Put on a walk away because I was expecting my social worker today, and of course because I need him here, he decides to not call me or text me and let me know he's not coming. So wonderful, but that's not here nor there. And then 2 35-ounce jars of tomato puree. So let's get to opening. Guys, I hate this can opener. I think it is the absolute worst. It was the most expensive freaking can opener that my mother-in-law had bought for me, and honestly, it's terrible. I don't even know why I still have it. It's Pampered Chef. And, guys, I hate the drawers. There's so little. I don't have any room in here for anything. So, it was garbage. back to my handy dandy can opener. And I still have laundry to fold, which I have not done yet. But that's quick. Okay, so I'm only going to put 2 cans of this. I'm actually going to put a can aside because I was actually just looked at the back of my the diced tomatoes, and there's an amazing recipe on there for bruschetta chicken skillet. So I do have chicken, and I think I'm going to make that for a meal this evening. Oh my goodness, one evening this week. Give something new, you know? I'm tired of making the same stuff. Also, guys, I can't wait to be able to have a garden and show you guys how to make so much stuff at home. If you have a garden or have the ability to, have that room to make a garden, because there's so many things you can make from home. And candy jars are so inexpensive if you buy them in bulk, and realistically, it's literally just the best thing. So I put these in an order. First, I put a can of tomato puree. Dump that in first. Make sure I get that all in. Let me warm you guys. Oh, let me put this on. Yikes. I need something to put my spoons on. There we go. We're going to change the angle here. Then I add the can of crushed tomatoes. Oh. See, I'm used to having a huge pot, and this is not going to cut it. Like, this is going to be overflowing. Fuck. Okay, and then I add a can of the diced tomatoes. Then I'm going to add half a can of the tomato puree, a half a can of the crushed tomatoes, because this pan is literally almost full, guys, so. And I will show you this. And then I stir it together. But I'm going to can some of this as well, so let me show you guys. It's literally to the top. It is full to the brim. So I'm going to then put this on very low heat, because guys, I need a tripod. So I have this on 4. Very, very low heat, and I'm going to put a lid on it because you just want it to simmer and you don't want to overcook it because it's really already pre-cooked. So I'm going to let that get warm up a little bit because I am going to add the meatballs into that to give it a little flavor and let it just sit, as well as it needs to get warm because when I I slice it extremely thin. If anybody has ever seen the movie, I believe it's Goodfellas, I want to say. I'm not good with those movies. I haven't seen them in a long time. How they cut the garlic almost paper thin with a razor. You want it as thin as possible so the taste melts into the sauce. And you don't want to get chunks of garlic. If you can't do it that thin, it's also okay. Cut it as thin as possible, though. So even if it doesn't melt in there and somebody gets a little piece of garlic, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, so now I'm going to take out another pot, and I'm going to start my oil for my meatballs. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. I have a strainer here, which I'm actually going to move my pot to the back because one of the wonderful things about this is that it's one of these types of meals where, you know, the sauce or gravy, whatever you call it, I was always taught to call it gravy. Oh, good job. You could set it and forget it. Keep it on low heat, keeps it warm, and then the spaghetti or pasta, you just make fresh. So it's really great. I'm going to take a colander, a strainer, and I'm going to line the inside with paper towels. So as I cook my meatballs, I could just take them out and place them in here. So now I'm going to add approximately, I'm going to say like 3 cups of oil, because you don't want to put too much, but you don't want to put too little either, because you want enough where the meatballs will cook all the way through. So now I have, yes ma'am.
I want to eat it.
You love meatballs?
Yeah, I really want to eat it.
Okay, that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Let me help you.
No, it's kind of dangerous, so it gets a little hot. So I'm actually gonna not kick the flame up a little bit on here. So you got this oil bubbling. Okay. So see you guys in a bit.